Manual painting versus wall printing, human versus machine. Today we're doing a ruthless comparison. We're testing speed, quality, and effort to see which method is truly king in the decoration industry. The results might surprise you. And if you don't know me yet, hey there, I'm Rafał from Wall Printers. On this channel, we share our knowledge and experience from the wall printing industry. So if you want to learn how to build a business with this technology, make sure to subscribe. Let's get started. Our goal was to recreate this graphic, both by painting it manually and by using our Wall Printer Pro. To actually prepare for this challenge, we first had to leave the studio and head to the hardware store to get the necessary supplies. To perform the manual painting, we obviously needed the right tools. We decided to try and do this at the lowest possible cost. We picked up a brush and some masking tape, but the main challenge was the paint itself. Luckily, we managed to find these mini paint testers. This was perfect because we didn't have to spend a fortune on big buckets of paint. To be honest, we got pretty lucky. We found colors that seemed to correspond reasonably well to our digital design. However, whether these colors will actually look good on the wall in practice, that remains to be seen during the test. Let's talk about setup time. Both printing and traditional painting require a moment to prepare before we actually start, but the nature of that work is completely different. For the printer, the process is simple and repeatable. You always have to bring the machine into the room and assemble the unit. It's best to budget about 45 minutes for this entire procedure. For the manual method, the setup actually started way before we got to the studio. Driving through the city, finding the right aisle, and buying the supplies took us over an hour. We aren't counting this shopping time in today's official race clock, but keep this in mind. In business, time spent driving around for supplies is time you aren't earning money. All right, everything is finally ready. Let's start the challenge. The rules are simple. We have to create two 60 by 60 centimeter graphics. On the right, the Wall Printer Pro. On the left, manual painting with brushes and tape. Let's go. As you can see, my graphic is already printing. The massive advantage of printing over hand painting is that the work essentially does itself. At the beginning, I only had to load the graphic and perform a print test. Once I hit start, I have free time. If this were a real job at a client's location, I could use this time to reply to emails, send invoices, or plan the next job. Meanwhile, the manual method requires 100% focus. You have to tape everything perfectly to get straight lines. And remember, we picked a relatively simple geometric pattern to make it fair. If this were a complex photo, it would be impossible to paint by hand. Another difference is cleanliness. My contact with ink is minimal, and even if I get a smudge on my finger, it washes off with soap and water. But the ink on the wall, that's a different story. It's UV cured immediately, making it incredibly durable. On the other hand, during manual painting, you can get your clothes dirty or stain the client's floor and walls. Okay, the graphics are finished, so we're heading back to the studio for the wrap-up. Which method wins? For us, the answer is simple. The printer is just easier. The machine decorates the wall while you handle other aspects of your business. You get exactly the effect you planned. No guessing if the paint store has the right shade, no worrying about shaky hands or crooked lines. The printing took less than 20 minutes, while the hand painting took a little over half an hour, and there were streaks on the wall which made the result unsatisfactory. The print is dry and durable instantly. With paint, you're watching it dry. Now let's talk about fatigue. This was a small 60 centimeter square. Imagine doing a whole wall manually. You'd be exhausted. With the wall printer, you fold up the machine and leave. No mess, no dirty brushes, no paint splatters on the client's floor. If you want decorating walls to be a business, not just a hobby, wall printing is incomparable. It's faster, cleaner, and delivers a higher quality product to your customer. If you're ready to stop painting and start printing, go to the link in the description or check our bio. Fill out the contact form on our website and we'll send you our complete offer on how to get started with the Wall Printer Pro. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.